Excuse me. So I imagine 2020 went like this. Edgar, those Suarez kids in group chats. Maybe Gabby there. Maybe Madeline there. Maybe riéndose. Other people didn't cream more heroes, witnesses, whatever. And me posting my messages that I had, what is it, of emotional abuse on behalf of my siblings towards me for like decades. I finally had it in writing through text. And I imagine now I'm no longer speech impaired. And I imagine that when I posted that, Marilyn said to me that I should lower the price of my artwork. And I posted out on Facebook after I posted artwork for more than $50. Those Suarez kids go on to tell people, no le compren a Arlene. Marilyn is like the highest authority in art. Yeah, quiero see that. Because they play pretend for if the world ended, that one that's giving them an orgasm, Arlene didn't, is the authority of everything. People say, entonces, Edgar peleando. People saying prior to me even giving Edgar an orgasm, que Marilyn no authority in art. So I witnessed and experienced all that dumbness decades ago, which is why in 2020 I'm like, just give me money. I don't want to ever talk to Virgin. I don't ever want to tiki. Para cinco style lajas. That's like the people that I grew up near La Parada Cinco with high school classmates for. What else? I don't need to intervene and like that, ni que ponerme en cuatro, que me vean un roto. Although, in front of people that I don't want to get naked in. Just for those Suarez boys to hear me say that I can price my artwork for anything that I want because it's free market. And even if the free market didn't exist, there's this thing called conversation communication when one just goes into acceptance and agreement, which is why there's still places that maybe don't call it free market. They just say it's just agreement. Anyways, Arlene Lorenzo was disgusting. Blech. I'm so glad that I haven't spoken to her in more than 3 years. And I'm so glad that I haven't spoken to Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo in more than 3 years. And I'm so glad that I haven't spoken to Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo in more than 3 years. Qué asquerosidad es Lisandra Lorenzo. Que si yo hablé con un appraiser for, I witnessed my primas get so mad. It's not my fault that my primas are older than me. So I witnessed that type of behavior when I was younger. That someone would basically beat up my primas, make sure that her kids would be separated from her. Hablamos con bizcocho, diría Warrington, que está en la televisión. That's how they try to present people. Y él dijo que tu artwork no está worth tanto. Maybe minimum wage, whatever. When does Lisandra Lorenzo kill herself if she's so into raping me? Is what I kept thinking in 2021. So my prima possibly thought that about whoever was trying to rape them decades ago. Except some of them would make the mistake of seeking that person and saying, mira, de lo que están diciendo, which I did through email. Pero then se convertía en amiga. La pasaban juntas, se dejaban violar para que no las mataran. People say, well, there were men saying, I'm waiting for them to stop not getting along because I've been fucking them both. So I have money para la que es pobre, pero estoy dejando que la viole. La que la quiere violar. So I don't get a headache. Para irme de la que violaron, jajaja. Usually rape books. Behave like that, the ones that are vindictive, I grew up hearing. So that's why I don't associate with those Suarez kids. I haven't seen them in decades. They might have been. Corazon Day Center, Cam, Travis Park Church, Travis Park, Central Library recently. I might have run into them. Very attractive men. The drying machine in the dryer. My actress is passed through, so I imagine I'll get a pass through notice that'll take to Cam or someplace that I have a list of places that could pay my rent. I've been home for my past due electricity bill. Is he that dumb? It's like she must return to Puerto Rico or kill her. He can't be that. That's not the situation that I'm in. Right? It's just that Gloria Risa doesn't give a fuck about me, so she never provides. She neglected me. I was in a home full of roaches while growing up after the age of 12. I would leave possibly with Peter, who was 7 years older when she was 5. Didn't that boy get his own home at 16? I don't know. What else? What else? What else? What else? Wow. That's not his real name, anyways. One of those Suarez kids that I happened to land on my dick or happened to land on his dick. I can't remember if we put him. He's beautiful though, if y'all can Canada that I saw him recently. He's beautiful. Just as beautiful as his younger brother. They're also pretty, that's them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This isn't my family award. Force me to cry and be like, why do you love me? It's called availability, being financially stable, safe and secure. And one just runs into someone, even at Corazon Day Center. Had I not even remember, and be like, hey, handsome, let me take you tonight. Shopping first so you can take that toy soldier look off. Or do you want to go straight to hotel order room service? Water if you're hungry and thirsty and get to it right away. But I never achieved financial stability. As you have seen from those grossness that posted on Facebook, hating on me. Because they're like, that should not happen either. That'll take away from my happiness. Why are they so like involved in their lives? Seriously, to me, I don't go on to find out if anyone else, like, who it is that's with someone that I'm having sex with. I have sex with my friends just about the person and myself. I don't think, like, ¿dónde estaría él antes de llegar aquí o para dónde vas después? Like, ay, ya me la pusiste dentro. Thank you very much. Qué rico fue. Now, if you'll excuse me, I imagine you have work to be out later. So do I. Maybe taking a nap as he was dressing himself and leaving. Or I may see you later tonight when I head out to the garden to dance. Or I'm eating lunch with my kids at school just to see them. Or I'm just like shopping in San Marcos later today. No, that's just a fact, buddy. And I said, I don't know if you're trying to traffic me because this situation feels like so weird. So, whatever, not even a fuck buddy, neither a boyfriend, whatever. What else? What else? What else? What else? I miss Jaden. I miss Kaylani. My apartment is clean, and it's not even a Saturday. I need to organize my artwork, possibly create some more, and now list on Instagram. I mean, IANTAYIAFAY. I have artwork listed on eBay. IANTAYIAFAY. So basically, those artists may have tried to kill me, and I or still continue trying to kill me. And I saw them recently, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm non-violent, and I'm non-chismosa. So if I had followed the path of my family of origin, I would have been seeing them con la camiseta de rayita todavía, de verdad. Yo me salvé. And then Mia Corazon de Santana, what is he doing here in his toy soldier uniform? And I'm mad at him. Porque por group chat con mi familia le dije, me insultó, me dijo que es tipa más puerca, que es tipa más vaga. While I was getting evicted from my apartment. While Jaden and Kanani were living with me, and I was overwhelmed. My apartment's dirty. Anybody hates that? So there are illegal prostitutes that would be like, dale, baby. Dile a Link que es una puerca por tener el apartamento así de sucio. And they don't think in the moment they're like, Link, tú eres una puerca. What else? I'm trying to avoid them the death penalty. Those boys. What else? What else? What else? Well, seeking the death penalty for those that have abused me. In the meantime, I don't talk to Edgar. I didn't maintain a relationship with him while I'm going through this data and Kaylani being separated from me and I don't have money because I didn't want my family of origin to coerce me and be like, dale, envíale una fotito tuya desnuda y tírale un besito así por texto. Así como que era cuando tenga financial security. Quizás se lo van a mamar un día. And there are people that never get back together. Like, he must have a long list of people to get back to. And I'm very respectful of that. For real, or he may be happy with Gabby. He may have enjoyed being married to me and being like, I can't wait for one day, like, to get back with Gabby. People say, like, sometimes they're like, after Kaylani graduates college or when Kaylani is in high school, they may have plans. Like, he may have plans to be like, okay, I'll divorce Arlene at a certain time and then seek Gabby. Or he was like, get rid of Arlene. I don't know. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So I witnessed many conversations while I was growing up of men. They're like, I loved her when we were married. She is the mother of my children. Or, oh my God, you and I were married and we had children together. Seriously, I see those kids. And I think that they're motherless. Then I remember that I have a mother when I need to take them to your house. What else? What else? What else? What else? And some were crying. I remember it again. My family just tried to curse me. Forget I am married again because I have money. My workspace is clean. I'm so excited to paint again. I knew this would happen around today because hypothetically speaking, I can list on eBay. However, I can't because I've already asked for the minimum money, $50,000, and I have no patience to wait for those listings to sell and get money and then continue listing. I'm purposely avoiding those people that would say, dale, pide a Cyrus que ahora que tú eres, aclaraste que no eres prostituta ilegal, que te estaba acostando con David Ledesma y como simultáneamente Jerry García, y yo me enteré porque me la paso leyendo los mensajes de texto para yo no ponerme celosa porque cuando ese hecho me tiene que pasar por encima, yo tengo que saber cuántas mujeres con cuántos hombres he estado antes para yo no sentirme inferior. Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo, possibly. Ew, and I believe it. Lorenzo Acevedo, ugh. And Lorenzo Acevedo, bleh. What else? What else? What else? What else? Cuidados años, mamita. Que continúa haciendo lo que estaba haciendo en 2020, diciéndole en el coffee shop, leí tu mensaje en Facebook, cuando tú me lo dijiste. I don't want. I can live my life without St. Cyrus. For real, that was so cute though. When meeting him, if that was him when he was little, I'm like, oh my God. I just acquired a new husband. And my parents are killing me. What else? 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 Same story with Richie. Same with Jorge Aviles. Same one. Young Peter, no. I stopped at Peter. Because I'm like, that did not work out. There were too many people in my room involved. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I'd rather boredom than illegal prostitution, though. That's been me for decades. I want to shop at Nordstrom today. I want to eat Olive Garden. I haven't been there in a while. Hiding from that black guy that possibly wasn't the right one. That was how have I met him before? So there was that issue where I got off a bus number 9. It was a temporary stop right in front of a car dealership, right across. What is that? Is that Josephine and Alamo? Possibly. There's the Jefferson Bank there. There's the newsstand. So I got off. I'm like, oh, there's that guy with a cell phone. A cell phone? He didn't have a cell phone. I was using mine. Whatever. Turned out that I already lived that. That's him. Entonces, I'm like, I don't want to be here around him. What if he's trying to kill me? And shit is the last time that he was around me and said that I ignore him, so I should get something about the death sentence. I'm like, he applied it to himself, possibly. As I was thinking, I'm like, well, was that a threat to myself, to himself, just as saying whatever, I'm not going to show up and be like, by the way, did you try to kill me that day or not? So I'm just like, oh wow, very handsome, very old. which I'm like, I'm not into older men phone. So I walked my ass off to the stop to take bus number 20, which I could have taken it from across where he was at, but I decided to walk to another stop under the bridge, Josephine and Avenue B. As if I had money, I would take myself right now to a steak at Josephine, but like, is he gonna get mad at that too and kill me? I hate my parents for starving me and doing what he wants. Literally, that's what I was thinking. I hate my parents for starving me on purpose, stealing money from me and doing what he wants because he probably thinks like vegan. Without knowing the guy. But I'm like, I've heard about this happening. He possibly got scared decades ago in the same way here in San Antonio. And I didn't laugh. I'm like, please, someone help him. This isn't funny. You shouldn't die. So, what else? There was a guy with very dark skin, white t-shirt. I can't remember what bottoms he was wearing. His eyes were red. I'm like, is he on drugs? He was crying. Did that guy just like threaten him to kill me? Or he'll lose his family, that sort of thing. So I'm like, I'll stay 7 feet apart from that. It's like, it's either that or I have energy to visit CVS, pretend now that I'm thinking, and back then I'm like, they're just gonna laugh of how she just hid in CVS and we can still find her. So I'm like, I don't have any reason to visit CVS, so I'm not gonna just visit to hide. So whatever. Some people say that seems so familiar. So I'm someday you want to stay in the area. For it to, if it takes you to the pearls to eat and you see it, if you see him again. But I was like so stressed out. Then I didn't have any money for entertainment. I'm like, I don't want that to get me pregnant. So, anyways, that's el punto que people want to make. That first baby would have been possibly that guy's or a Suarez. Anyway, I don't get the point of any of this. So I got on the bus, then I got off right on Josephine and Avenue B when the bus arrived. I'm like, I'm not gonna run from this. I'm just gonna head over to Haven for Hope. ¿Qué le tiene que importar if I'm at Haven for Hope or not? Or at the depot, whatever. Just stay away safely. Don't look at them. Don't talk to them. Whatever. It might have been a coincidence too. I'm like, how does he know what bus I take? Maldita sea. I posted on Facebook which buses I was gonna take to and from job, and then I was saying, I remember whatever family of origin set me up, so he kills me. So if I die, that's who's gonna be blamed, not him. So I got on the bus, and then I got off the bus at Haven for Hope, and that man, obese of sorts, with the red eyes, white t-shirt. I can't remember what pants he was wearing. That was like a week after October 16. Was I shopping just for fun that day with my first paycheck from Gap? Possibly. So he got off the bus, walked through the parking lot of Haven for Hope. I walked behind him, and just like 6-7 feet apart, but mostly like 5, just to like kill him in self-defense if he even like tried to hurt me. And he picked up the phone and said, I found your girl. And I'm like, oh, what movie is this that I've watched, Lolita? So I went in there. Did I call the police that day? Possibly. No, I called the police a few days later from, what is that? UPS. from what is that? Dry Bar? Is that near San Bernard's? I was scared and upset. I'm like, I should be shopping here, living at 7600 handsome, possibly. Hopefully, he's safe and happy. And shopping at HEB, not running away from anyone, feeling scared. So I'm like, I'm ready to shop. I'm ready to do anything. My family of origins getting in the way of my life and my mind. And blah, blah, blah. By the way, that area is so dark that if I were to die or go missing, not die, go missing, I thought like this, but that's like where I was making a phone call because I wanted to shop. But at the same time, I was thinking like on those days that I don't have money for Uber rides or the bus doesn't arrive after I am, what is it? I leave work. I'm afraid that while walking towards the bus stop on what is that? Nacogdoches and Broadway, where there's like that HEB that says Lincoln Heights. So because I think I ran into him while I was walking towards there one day. And I just took myself to Paisanos, which was so rude, I felt. Because I'm like, what if he's hungry or wants a date? So I'm like, yada, yada, yada. I think that's it. I was taking myself to Paisanos. What else? What else? What else? But then I thought if he gets really pissed off by the family of origin that I have, this is where I warned before going to kill me if I even attack him for no reason. So that was interesting. Get off work. So that's why I was calling 988 so many times. Like, I just got away. I'm going to have to walk to the bus stop. Okay. I already said that I did that thing where I firstly ran into him at Central Market, and I'm like, okay, where should I head over in the entire planet? I can't pick a place. And that was so many decades ago, it feels like. Months ago, y todavía my family of origin hasn't given me money. Look at me not shed a fucking tear about not having a baby with that man. He possibly doesn't even like kids. And then I met him when I was 3 years old. That's funny. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I want to shop at San Bernard's. I want to shop at Gap. Now your buddy can visit his friends at Gap. That's why I don't call the cops like and get involved. Like just marry me for safety. Because now that I remember, that guy overweight with the red eyes, white t-shirt, I can't remember what he was wearing. He was possibly at that Facebook meeting and he introduced him as a friend, didn't he? And the Gap people were there. And there was like a talk about social media decades ago. So, like, I must not stress. And if I had called the police, been paranoid, talk to my family of origin, then I say, kill them all just for prisa. So this is why I stay true to myself and don't talk to anyone in my family of origin. Because, and now that I'm thinking clearly, it's like that guy got off the bus that I was on, 505, right in front of Trader Joe's one day, and then he walked through the parking lot of that boutique towards, where was that? Hofbrau's, AT&T, that area. So I took myself to Starbucks. Oh, that's what they're doing. I talked about this before. Those lolitas that never have lifestyle can live with a tyrant que no les pone ningún sitio. Bask in the sunlight of happiness because they're like, OMG, that guy was following me and I just took myself to Paisano that I never tried that place. It's amazing. So is that what they do? Go around scare people? Oh, I had already talked about that. And does he laugh and say that I was teaching him lessons? I'm like, maybe that dumb retard has never been anywhere. If he's on drugs, if it's not the same person, what else? 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 Why the fuck does he need to hear how I sound as an adult if that's what they're doing? I need new teeth. Anyway, so yeah. There's this thing where like people celebrate and they're like, well, now that I'm working at Gap and this other just scared me, I took myself to Starbucks. And now I know where St. Bernard is. And they deem me dumb, or they're truly trying to kill me, my family, abortion, whatever. Anyways, that's Denise that it is husband to me, that illegal prostitute. Ugh, Suarez. The way that I remember it. And that guy that was like, Arlene, take me out, and I ya te ganó. And she has money, took us all everywhere. Like, I'm not into illegal prostitutes. Very handsome man that day. Oof. Anyways, if that's what he is, good for him. If that's what my parents hired for me at 3 years old, wow, what a beautiful man. For real. I'm so bored right now. 0 people are watching. I'm gonna eat chocolate caramels. I'm gonna take my iron because I stopped for a few days, thinking like I took it for 3 days. I'm fine, and I'm not like my hands are tingly right now. And the other night, like before sleeping, they were tingling too. So, anyways, Dini Jandalides, if that's correct, did a thing where she got on top of his dick when I was like 3 years old, full bleh. And he just set me on a chair in a hotel room, apparently. I don't know if that was true. And I had like the most uncomfortable night sleeping on a chair. And then he said, one day you'll understand. Because I slept on the chair calmly. And when he removed Ginny Jandalides from the area and said, Ginny Jandalides, can you give me privacy to be with Arlene? Ginny Jandalides started screaming in the bathroom and eating shit and drinking toilet water. Supposedly someone fed me that image, or it's not my thought. So people say that if Ginny Jandalides had been the one sleeping on the couch, she would have killed us both that night. I don't go on to find out. Like, he's supposedly he asked me pick one. I've said that before. Pick one. And I'm just like, no one. And then he said, pick one. And I said, well, the one with the knife. What else? Not meaning that she should kill him. I shall clarify. Maybe that didn't even happen. Maybe people speak like she's never been around him at age 3. What else? I just find them all disgusting, to be honest. It's maybe a personal issue with me lacking self-care and how they just kept doing that. He was there, I think, in my parents' home when they were older and I was older, and him and some Suarez, like all men that I would have liked to have group sex with, showed up. So possibly him and some Suarez. Anyways, around any of you. So, um, they implied group sex. I'm like, what is even the full? No, truly full. But I hesitated, thought about it, said whatever. They're like, whatever, you just run. I knew they possibly were just trying to get me to kill myself and make me feel inferior or just mock me that they always pick her. So literally, that's what they did. They're like, yeah, 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 whatever. We're just gonna get you and all it is. And I think like they all got in a vehicle, and then she was in the backseat, and they were all like doing that thing. They're like touching her for. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Grossness. Gross. That's there. What else? Two people are watching. Zero like this post. I'll tag the FBI on this post. That's it. I'm about to paint, which possibly I'll do live on camera because I'm so lonely. I'll check if my sheets are dry or not. Place them on my bed if they're dry. And I need to organize my artwork. And I'm excited about just creating albums and posting it on Instagram. So I will just continue liking, following. Oh, I like a few posts today on Instagram. That was good. Of pieces that I like, that I like to buy right now today, that I like to wear immediately. What else? 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 I'm not a stranger to saying that I hate group sex and I don't ever want to participate in it. Unless it's like very unlikely. Because then that would be polyamorous sex, what I was about to describe. But just my feelings, whatever. What else? What else? What else? I don't need to talk about this. Like every 15 years, follow up with my family of origin about feelings. They're just so gross. It's like I need money to live my life and not talk to my siblings. I'm not a 0-year-old that doesn't use a debit card or a checking account. So I'm seeking the death penalty for so many people that I grew up around that get in the way of my life just to repeat this cycle of Arlene is poor, Jimmy Gentilities, illegal prostitute grossness. Lorenzo Suarez has everything. It's like there's this thing called human rights. I'm not Barbie. You get to do whatever you want with me. That's why your penis hasn't been seen my vagina in more than 20 years. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else?